Hi, my name is Sarita, lecturer in Botany, Government Degree College for Women, Nalgonda. Today in this video I am going to talk about Gymnosperms General characters. Gymnosperms are non-flowering seed-producing plants. That means they do not produce flowers but seeds are produced. First, the word gymnosperms used by Greek botanist Theophrastus to describe the plants with naked seeds. In Greek, gymno means naked, sperma means seeds. In normal angiospermic plants, ovaries changes into the fruit and ovules changes into the seed. In gymnosperms, ovules are not covered by ovary wall before or after fertilization. Ovules equal to seeds and ovary wall equal to seed coat. So seeds without seed coats are seen in gymnosperms. Gymnosperms are originated during the late Paleozoic era and widely distributed in Mesozoic era. So Mesozoic era is known as a golden period of gymnosperms. These gymnosperms are found in both tropical and temperate regions. Some are found in Arctic region in India. They are distributed in hilly areas. Gymnosperms are xeromorphic, that means xerophytic and woody climbing plants. Some are shrubs. Plant body of gymnosperms is sporophytic. Plant body is present in this gymnosperms and it is differentiated into roots and stem and leaves. Gymnosperm plant shows taproot system. In some genera shows symbiotic association with algae and fungi. When roots associated with fungi, the type of roots known as ectomycorrhizal roots. This ectomycorrhizal roots present in pinus. And when roots associated with cyanobacteria, that is blue-green algae, that type of roots known as coralloid roots. This coralloid roots present in cycas. In gymnosperm, the stem is aerial, branched or unbranched, woody and hard. It consists of leaf scales on the surface. In some genera, the stem is unbranched. In some genera, the stem is unbranched. At the apex of the stem, leaves are present like a crown. This type of stem is called columnar or caudic stem. Gymnosperm stem anatomy consists of xylem and phloem. Xylem consists of tracheids with border pits and xylem parenchyma. Xylem vessels are absent except in needles. The phloem consists of sieve tubes and sieve cells and phloem parenchyma and fibers. Only the component cells are absent. This component cell substituted by albumin cells. This albumin cell stores proteins. The vascular bundles in the stem are arranged in a ring-like manner. The bundles are conjoint, collateral, and end-arc open type. In gymnosperm, vascular bundles are arranged in a ring-like manner. These bundles are conjoint, collateral, end-arc, and open type of bundles are present in these gymnosperms. Secondary growth occurs in gymnosperms. Two types of secondary xylem are present in the secondary wood. They are monoxylic and pycnoxylic wood. Coming to the monoxylic wood, xylem tracheids are large, thin-walled and associated with xylem parenchyma with border pits and many rays. It is commercially useless. This monoxylic wood present in cycas and netum. Coming to the pycnoxylic wood, these xylem tracheids are small and thick-walled. Along with the xylem parenchyma, xylem rays are very few and forms narrow xylem rays in the Pycnoxylix xylem. Pycnoxylix xylem. It is commercially useful timber. Next, leaves of gymnosperm exhibit xerophytic characters in their form and texture. They include thick cuticle, sunken stomata, sclerenchymatous hypodermis. The stomata may be haplochilic or syndactylic type. In haplochilic type, the guard cells and subsidiary cells originate from different initials. Haplochilic stomata means the guard cell and subsidiary cells originated from the different initial. The type of stomata is known as a haplochilic type of stomata. This haplochilic type of stomata present in Cycadales and Cycas neatum. Coming to the syndactylic, in this syndactylic type, the guard cells and subsidiary cells originate from the same initial cell. That is called syndactylic type of stomata. Syndactylic type of stomata means guard cells and subsidiary cells originated from the same initial cell. The type of stomata is known as a syndactylic type of stomata. It is present in many titles. In gymnosperms, the reproductive structures are in the form of cones. In gymnosperms, the reproductive structures are in the form of cones. Male cones are usually smaller than female cones, short-lived, and possess many microsporophytes. Female cones are usually large, stay longer, and possess numerous megasporophytes. On the abaxial surface of the microsporophytes may microsporangia develop. Megasporangia equal to ovule. This megasporangia is naked and develops on megasporophyll. In gymnosperms, ovary, style, and stigma are absent. Gymnosperm ovules are usually orthotropous type of ovules. When the microphyll and embryo sac and chalaza and funicle are present in a straight line, the type of ovule is called orthotropous ovule. These orthotropous ovules are present in gymnosperms. Pollination in gymnosperm takes place by means of wind. Pollination in gymnosperms takes place by means of wind. Microphyll of gymnosperms usually secretes mucilaginous substances which is called pollination drop. This pollination drop helps in attracting pollen grains. Nucleus of pollen grains fuses with egg of the ovule and forms the diploid zygote. The development of zygote is meroblastic type. That means only the lower part of the zygote develops into embryo. Zygote takes free nuclear divisions except neatum and develop a primary embryo. Lower part of this primary embryo differentiated into the actual embryo. This type of development is called meroblastic development. Some Gymnosperms genera shows polyembryony. There are two types in polyembryony. They are simple polyembryony and cleavage polyembryony. When many embryos develop from a single ovule, such development is called simple polyembryony. When embryonic secondary suspensor cells separate and each suspensor develops into an embryo. This type of embryo development is called cleavage polyembryony. When embryonic secondary suspensor cells separate and each suspensor develops into an embryo, this type of embryo development is called cleavage polyembryony. This cleavage polyembryony present in pinus. With this, general characters of gymnosperms completed. Thank you.